Welcome back to the MMA Explorers. Today, let's get started with Conor McGregor and Michael Chandler UFC Showdown at 2026 White House event. Conor McGregor and Michael Chandler have both thrown their hats in the ring for the historic UFC event reportedly set to take place at the White House in 2026, as announced by President Donald Trump. McGregor expressed renewed motivation to return to the Octagon if the fight were held on such an iconic stage. On social media, before we continue, make sure to leave a like on this video to support the channel. Let's aim for 10 likes. He shared an AI-generated image of himself and Chandler standing in front of the White House captioned, "The only place where disputes truly get settled, the White House." He followed up with, "Happy 4th of July, USA. Excited with President Trump announcing a UFC fight event at the White House. I would be honored. Count me in." He then hyped up his precision. "My accuracy is my superpower. Most do not know this, but in my right eye, I have 20/10 vision. I am of the 1% of humans that has this. In my left, I am 20/20. Accuracy is final. I have most KOs of all by a long shot, and I've been chilling on my yachts the last 4 years. To return at the White House with my sniper accuracy would be a very intriguing offer and would bring me back in to focus on my return correctly." Michael Chandler, who has long been linked to a fight with McGregor, quickly responded with patriotic enthusiasm. "Anybody fancy good old-fashioned passionate red, white, and blue ass whooping on the lawn of the White House?" Jon Jones re-enters UFC testing pool. Late Friday, Jon Jones announced on X, formerly Twitter, that he has re-entered the UFC's testing pool just 2 weeks after declaring his retirement. His sudden return appears to be motivated by the potential UFC event at the White House in 2026, recently teased by former President Donald Trump. Jones wrote, "Fighting at the White House. Just re-entered the testing pool that lasted for about 2 weeks. Figured we would keep everyone's options open." Paddy Pimble trains with Shawn Strickland. As Paddy Pimble intensifies his training for a potential title clash with Ilia Tapora, he's been working alongside some of the UFC's elite. Most recently, Pimble trained with former middleweight champion Shawn Strickland. Known for his no-nonsense sparring style and for dishing out tough rounds, especially to less experienced fighters or influencers, Strickland caught fans off guard this time. During their session, he showed noticeable restraint and control, a side rarely seen from him in the gym.
Good.
Good, always.
I haven't seen Strickland since the PI that time, and I was getting ready for the fight, so it was a lot skinnier.
You wrestled 2 hours straight yesterday. It was fucking.
Fuck that.
Getting too old, dog. I never wrestled in a fight, but the wrestle
Gotta be ready for it, dog.
Yeah. I really don't go with busy timers, dude, but I don't know if you counted one.
He was laughing at me saying, "How the fuck do you make 55? You mightn't be anywhere near me weight when I fight, but at the minute it was nice getting around him with him, lad. You know what I mean? Fucking, as much as people say as well, he goes mad, he doesn't. He was nice and chilled with me there, didn't try and take me head off at all.
Oh, bro, he's a good guy. Oh, he's a big man, bro. He's a big motherfucker. Tough guy. I've always been a fan of Paddy, dude, you know.
Love having the guy in the gym. Brings the energy, brings the enthusiasm. You can tell why he's world championship caliber. Him and his team, man. He's always been a good friend of ours. They're like extended family for us.
And like when you get a call to fight with how fucking big you are, you have to get a little anxiety, right? Every time these motherfuckers would call me, I would just be like, fuck. The amount of dieting and starvation I had to do, bro, would fuck with my head.
I know what you mean, like, I'm still eating like 2,500 calories a day to start a camp.
How quick can you do it?
I'd like to have 8 to 10 weeks, but I've done it in 6 weeks before.
Ilia Tapora says no interest in Islam Makachev fight if he loses to JDM. After claiming the UFC lightweight title, Ilia Tapora expressed interest in chasing a third belt at welterweight, potentially facing Islam Makachev if Makachev can defeat Jack Della Maddalena in their rumored 170-pound matchup. However, according to Taporia's manager Lucas Ordonez, that superfight only makes sense if Makachev wins. In a recent interview with Canal Sportive, Ordonez said, "We spoke with Ilia and he told me, on what basis would he, Makachev, get that fight if he loses? He would have to win." Taporia's camp made it clear, if Makachev loses at welterweight, he'll need to work his way back into contention at 155. Meanwhile, Armen Surukan supported Makachev's move to chase history, telling ESPN's Brett Okamoto, "Islam deserves to be a two-weight champion. I'm happy for him. I hope he becomes champ at 170. I'll take the 155 title, and then we can fight. If both men end up holding titles in different divisions, Daniel Cormier believes a champion versus champion fight between Taporia and Makachev could become the next mega event, comparable to Conor McGregor versus Khabib Nurmagomedov." Speaking on the Pound for Pound podcast with Kamaru Usman and Henry Cejudo, Cormier said the storyline and stakes could match one of the biggest fights in UFC history.
while I may not have the greatest relationship with Conor McGregor, partly because of Khabib and his relationship with Conor McGregor, I respect and appreciate him for being that guy for my brother Khabib. Because without Conor McGregor, Khabib doesn't go to the moon, right? You need that guy. And I think Ilia Tapora and Islam might be that for each other. So while you may not like each other, you may need each other to go to the next level. So I appreciate Conor for helping Khabib achieve the life that he has today. Because before the Conor McGregor fight, he was great. We all loved him on the mixed martial arts level. Right after Conor McGregor, he was a global superstar.
Kamzad Chim invites Armen Surukan to join training camp for Dricus du Plessis' fight. Kamzad Chim has reached out to Armen Surukan to join his training camp as he prepares for a middleweight title clash with Dricus du Plessis. The two previously competed against one another on the Russian version of The Ultimate Fighter, but are now set to train together. In a recent interview with ESPN's Brett Okamoto, Surukan shared how the collaboration came together. He was supposed to come July 15th, but he called me a week ago like, "Bro, I'm coming June 30th. I said, "Bro, I'll be out in Thailand." He goes, "Okay, I'm going to rest a couple days, and when you come back, we will start." But then I saw a picture. He already started training. He doesn't want to rest. Morab Valishvilli shares jacuzzi footage. Morab Valishvilli recently posted a light-hearted video featuring himself and several Korean friends relaxing in his jacuzzi. In the caption, Morab extended an open invitation to fellow fighter Sean O'Malley to join them, but made it clear that Umar Nurmagomedov is not welcome.
Welcome to my jacuzzi, my Korean brothers. Let's go! That's how we do it. Jacuzzi time, jacuzzi time. Let's go, boys. Only our good friends here are welcome in my jacuzzi. That's right. Umar, get out of here. You're not welcome in my jacuzzi. Sean O'Malley, come our Let's go, guys. Let's go. Yes.
Dustin Poirier plans to use steroids after retirement. In a recent interview with ESPN, Dustin Poirier confirmed that his upcoming fight against Max Holloway at UFC 318 for the BMF title will be the final bout of his MMA career. Poirier, known for his honesty and humor, didn't hold back when asked about life after fighting. He said, "Before we continue, help us reach our goal of 100 subscribers here on MMA Explorers. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our daily MMA content."
This will be the last time I'm ever 155 pounds in my life. I could promise you that.
Are we still gonna be in shape, or are we just going straight diabetes?
Listen, I'm getting on steroids. Once USADA stops knocking on my door and I lay the gloves down, I'm getting jacked and tan.
Well, I'm glad I asked that.
Yeah, that's the truth. My wife's like, "No, you're not." I'm getting on it.
That is so funny.
That's the honest truth.
Thanks for watching.